This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 1 in every 5 children killed in traffic crashes in the U.S. was a pedestrian. That's why 3M is working alongside local governments and NGOs to help improve crosswalk visibility and traffic markings in school zones, in a worldwide initiative to provide kids with a safe walk to school and access to the education they deserve. To learn more and take action, visit 3m.com/schoolzonesafety. 3M Science. Applied to life.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, I love the fact that I'm not the only old guy in the room who doesn't know what's going on. And maybe not this room, but I'm in a pretty good room. I'm good company. There's another guy. His name is, you may know him. I'll give you some letters. There's a P and there's a T. Spin the wheel. Who am I talking about?
Pot smoker.
Pot smoker. You win. Woo!
I'm thinking about is 5-letter words. So.
Yeah.
Don't even get me going with Wordle yet. I haven't tried it.
Okay. Oh, you haven't?
Not yet. All right.
Whoa, I thought you already had it done by now. You're okay, well.
Some days, things move a little bit slower than others, BJ.
Yeah, okay, I can appreciate
so we'll stick with this 3-letter word with a P and a T.
Yeah, it's a P blank T, and your fortune will be guaranteed if you can think about the guy I'm talking about.
Fortune.
Let's go.
Oh, Pat.
Yeah.
Man,
there you go. There you go. That's
should
right.
I buy a vowel?
Yes, I think you should.
Not that one.
No. Yeah, Pat Sajak and I have something in common. We kind of don't know everybody. Though, I will say this. I do know this guy because it was a part of an answer on Wheel of Fortune, and the name is Benedict Cumberbatch. Pat Sajak has no idea who Benedict is.
Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch.
Wow, that's it. You got it. We know Eggs Benedict. Explain Benedict Cumberbatch for those who...
Benedict Cumberbatch is an actor.
Oh, okay, good. Right?
Yes.
See,
Benedict
I put
Cumberbatch.
the onus on her
yes.
because I didn't have the answer. You're up to $6,000, and my apologies, Mr. Cumberbatch.
He's an amazing actor.
But I spent a lot of time in my basement. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, wow.
Basement.
Well, who knows?
He still lives with his parents.
Okay.
Yeah,
I figured, but I wasn't sure.
Wheel of Fortune doesn't pay a lot.
I was thinking more of a Buffalo Bill room, but okay.
That's just wrong.
Wow.
Yeah. And with Vanna White's down there as well.
Well, you're going to put her involved with? She knows who Benedict Cumberbatch is. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I mean, that just goes to show you, man. I mean, you get to a certain point in your life and you just stop paying attention to everything. And
I hope Benedict Cumberbatch has a massive ego, and then he hears about this and it just crushes him. And this is like that moment where he's like, you know what? Maybe I need to reevaluate and not be such a pompous jerk.
Wait a second. What, Benedict? What has Benedict done to you?
Nothing. I just want him to have a come to Jesus because of Pat Sajak.
Yeah, okay, but you imply that he's a pompous jerk and then he's going to get humbled.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because he's British?
Really nice. Yeah, is it just because of his big fluky name?
Hello, I'm pompous and my name is Benedict.
No, I have really no issue with Benedict Cumberbatch. I, in fact, like him. I was just thinking it would be kind of funny if it was a massive, egotistical guy, and then he finds out, he just assumes everyone knows who he is, but then there's a moment on a game show where Pat Sajak's like, yeah, no idea who this dude is. That would be a crushing moment for someone with an ego. It's nothing against Benedict. He's more than welcome to come over for dinner.
So what you're saying is oh, really? Oh, yo, what a great guy you are that hey, Benedict, if you're in the neighborhood, sure, come on in.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. But you also would like to see, with your bowl of popcorn, some celebrity with an ego melt down over this very issue.
Yeah, I just think that would be a funny moment. Like that moment of like that, don't you know who I am? And the person looks at you and goes, no.
Yeah, and I have to say, you and I have had those moments where we've seen people do that, and it is quite fun. I have to say, when somebody thinks they're somebody and people don't know who they are, and they just lose it.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That is fun to watch. I'll give you that. Yeah. Well, you know what, Benedict, you need to take one for the team. But here's the thing: if you have a meltdown, I think Steve, you'll still have him over for dinner, right?
Absolutely. My door is always open for Benedict Cumberbatch.
What a great guy you are. All right, then. I don't know who he is, but then again, I'm in my basement carving up human skin costumes. So I don't really.
You guys all get on me about my weird way of thinking. BJ's already just assumed that Pat Sajak's a serial killer.
You went straight Buffalo Bill on that. Not turning back, apparently.
Listen, won't I look like a genius if, in fact, in years to come, people find out that, holy cow, did you know that the basement that Patrick was referring to was his Dexter kill room? Holy cow.
When he's a serial killer, he goes by Patrick Sajak.
Oh, yeah. You got to give his middle name, too. It's the three names, you know.
Yeah, and I think it's probably people that seem pompous. Dexter had his code where it was always somebody that really eluded the law. Pat's code is that, you seem pompous. You know what? You'll have to bring it to my basement.
I have zero idea what you're talking about now.
Yeah, you're just making it weird now, man.
Oh, really? Okay, well, you know what? What Patrick Sajak is revealed for being who I say is, well, you know what's going to happen, okay? Just say, you know what? You heard it here first.
I'd like to buy an O.
All right.
Yeah.
And get the hell out.
What does that really mean? Yeah,
I'd
Rev.
like to buy an O-no.
You know what, Rev? You know what? We never see the winners again. We've heard from the losers because you're here, but have we ever heard from the winners again? Just saying. Maybe the winners of Wheel of Fortune don't ever really get off Wheel of Fortune. Dun, dun, dun.
How much sugar did you have this morning already?
I've actually had no sugar yet, but if you'd like,
you have a Diet Coke already?
I haven't had anything. I have literally this is
all right. Well,
listen.
Going on over there?
Nobody said meth was out. It's not bad for my diet. There's no carcinogens from all this.
As long as you're using the sugar-free meth, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Got to stay healthy.
Made with stevia plants.
All right, you can say what you want about me, but you know what? I was not arrested for trying to buy someone's baby at Walmart. Okay, that wasn't me. But that was a woman. Yes, a woman was arrested for trying to buy someone's baby at Walmart. I guess you can't do that. Steve's going to tell you all about that at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
New on Curiosity Stream, the Arctic, frigid, desolate, unforgiving. And without canine companions, early humans never stood a chance. Discover how man and dog learned to thrive together where neither could survive alone in Ice Dogs. Plus,
why would a Nazi major be protecting and saving Jews?
Against orders, against time, the SS major that sheltered and saved thousands of Jews. It's the good Nazi. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 1 in every 5 children killed in traffic crashes in the U.S. was a pedestrian. That's why 3M is working alongside local governments and NGOs to help improve crosswalk visibility and traffic markings in school zones, in a worldwide initiative to provide kids with a safe walk to school and access to the education they deserve. To learn more and take action, visit 3m.com/schoolzonesafety. 3M Science. Applied to life.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
If you're hearing an informative newscast right now, well, then you must not be listening to BJ and Migs. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. And thanks to Kia Pure for giving us the Migs Report. Today is the day to plan a vacation. It's National Plan a Vacation Day.
Oh, really?
Not go on a vacation, but just plan it.
Oh, all right.
Where you going?
Oh, I'm going to go to Hawaii. Come on.
Yeah, that seems like a really good pick.
Ooh, yeah, gosh, yeah. Right.
Which island?
Oh, Maui. Maui's my favorite.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'll see you there.
That's
all right.
what's up.
That's what's going on, man.
We're going to go to Coconut Glens on the road to Hana.
Oh, wow. All right. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's go to, I'm going to go to Napoleon's, which is the bakery that has all my favorite Apple-y things. And, oh, yeah.
All right, fair. We'll get some pastries. Then we get the ice cream at Coconut Glens.
I need something to carry. Look, it takes a while to get to Coconut Glen, so I need to get some pastry to, to tide me over.
All right, Vicky, where you going?
I think I'm going to Ireland.
Ah,
nice.
Oh. Good day.
Good day.
That's Australia.
Oh.
Top of the morning is what you're looking for.
You mean if I went to Ireland and I said good day to someone, they wouldn't say good day back?
I feel like if you said it in that accent, everyone would look at you like you're funny.
Yeah.
And not the nice kind of funny.
Accent or not, they'll still look at me that way. Rev, where you going?
You know what? I want to go to Vancouver.
British Columbia or Washington?
Yes, British Columbia. Yes, I've never been to Canada, so never have been.
What? Living so close? That. Wow, I do too. It's amazing you've never been across the border.
Yeah, well, even like when I was a teen in early 20s, I barely went up to Seattle from Tacoma. So, I mean, yeah, I wasn't going up to...
This is the year, maybe.
Maybe, possibly. Are we allowed to go up there?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
I don't know what the border's like. Yeah. I can't give you an honest answer.
It changes every day. Whenever I go on my buddies that are all Canadian on their social media, it's something else is going on over there.
I'm pretty sure, though.
Give it a shot, though.
Well, specifically, I think Rev actually can't go to Canada. I don't know about everybody else, but I know Rev is on the do not go to Canada list.
All right, Danny, planning a vacation. Where are you going?
Disneyland.
That's a great pick.
Well, there's a shocker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. What is happening at Disneyland? You get that kind of response.
Space Mountain, baby.
Yeah. Oh, all right. There we go. Okay.
It's also National Opposite Day, so whatever you do the opposite. I don't know. Knock yourself out.
Well, I'm doing that with the rest of my life, as I've decided to make National Opposite Life. Whatever I think is a good idea in the past, I am now flipping it. And so far, it's been going, people kind of like me better.
All right, Costanza.
It's so true. I mean, George is he's my spirit guy.
Hey, and a quick happy birthday. I don't even know if he's listening, but he's a well-loved man in the area. I know I love him. Danny, I believe, loves him as well. I'm not sure if anyone else knows him, but they should love him. And that's Jesse Smith from Uber Beats Studios. He's a great listener, great buddy, incredible drummer.
Happy
and I just saw that was his birthday on my Facebook thing. I'm like, you know what? Happy birthday, Jesse Smith.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yes, he is.
I love Jesse.
Great recording in practice studios up in, what is that, like Linwood-ish?
It's Linwood, yeah. It's Uber Beats.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you said Uber Eats, and I'm like, he's got a studio just to be able to figure out how to deliver food?
No.
This guy's legit.
No, he has a studio for all the Uber Eats that he has delivered to him.
That's what it is.
There we
go. So it's Uber Beats.
While he eats.
Yes.
All right, listen, I'm still going to wish Jesse a happy birthday, but I really thought it was because he was an Uber Eats guy, which I'm like, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I love an Uber Eats guy?
Well, he's not. But
okay.
Okay. The awesome thing about the Uber Beats is that if you don't have instruments or anything, they provide everything. So, like, if you don't have an amp, you can bring your guitar. You can jam out, which is awesome. Because a lot of times, like, people don't have room for that in their apartments.
Yeah, so hey, just show up with some cymbals, but they have the drums all there for you. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? That's nice, but the Uber Eats person provides me with food. So, I mean, look, sorry, Jesse, but I just, you know what? There are bigger heroes out there.
You know what? Jesse, sorry. Taking back the happy birthday wishes, apparently.
I mean, I'm just, listen.
Thought I was doing you a solid. Yeah. Love you, man. But you know what? Unhappy birthday.
Yeah, gotta be real, man.
Unhappy birthday.
Unhappy birthday to you, sir.
Oh, my gosh, dude. I read this story and my brain just exploded. So there's a Walmart somewhere in, like, the Dallas, Texas area where a woman was just arrested for trying to purchase another woman's child.
Wow.
They don't sell children at Walmart.
Look, at Walmart.
Maybe Wayfair, I heard, but like, not Walmart.
That's the one thing I've really been upset at Walmart. It's like, look, you got everything here, but where's the kid aisle? I mean, literally the aisle of kids. And,
like on the shelves, they're all just like, hey.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I don't, you know what? I really feel like a store that says they got everything. Really, no, you don't have everything. You're not selling children. But in the parking lot, I didn't know there was a possibility.
Well, this wasn't in the parking lot. This was in the self-checkout line.
Oh, so it actually is in. Oh, wow.
Yes, the lady was in line. She's like, hey,
wow.
While I'm ringing up my groceries, can I also ring up your child?
Wow.
Yeah, so the woman's like, hey, I guess there's a woman, she had her 1-year-old and her baby. And this other lady's like, hey, your son's blonde hair and blue eyes, beautiful, all this kind of stuff. And then she just randomly goes, how much would he cost? And then
how much would he cost?
So the mom laughed off the comment, but then the woman was like, no, I'm serious. I have $250,000 in my car. And so that's when she called the authorities. Because then at some point she upped it to $500,000.
Whoa!
The mom was like, "Yeah, I'm not selling my child.
Wow,
for at least $750,000. We'll talk." No, I'm kidding.
Is this the? Do you think this is the first time this woman made this offer to somebody? I mean, was she crazy or did she have the money in the car?
I'm guessing she did not have the money in the car, but I could be wrong.
I want to think that she's just mentally ill and really has never done this before, as opposed to somebody who really traffics like this and actually had the money in the car. That would be so disturbing if she was, if you will, actually actively involved in this kind of transaction. Wow.
You go from one story about this crazy situation to another one. Okay, this movie, I'm dating myself with this movie, and I know that. I'm saying it right up front. Okay. But Danny, Vicky, do you know Weekend at Bernie's?
I know the name. I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, I've never seen it, but I know what it's about.
About
spoiler alert, a dead guy that they kind of run around with, and doesn't he get kicked in the boys?
That I don't remember, but they basically just hang out and party with a dead guy.
Yeah.
Hilarity ensues. But that's in movie life. In real life, hilarity doesn't ensue when you're just walking around with a dead person.
No, that's a different whole thing.
And in Ireland, there was a guy who brought his dead uncle's body to the post office to collect his pension.
How did he? And what did he say?
He claims he didn't know he was dead at the time. In fact, he says he was. He says, I'm not an idiot. And a few of us, it was him, the dead guy, and then another person. They were walking to the post office, and he believes he dropped dead during the walk. But they weren't sure if he was dead, so they linked arms and drug him to the post office to get his pension check. That's what they're saying.
This is
sounds very believable.
Yeah, because if somebody just passes out who's as old as this guy is, wouldn't you call the ambulance first before you worry about his pension check? Really?
So they were holding him when they got there, but then he just dropped when they let go because, well, he wasn't alive. So they got arrested because the police think they were just trying to scam the post office to get his pension check when he wasn't really alive anymore.
You think so?
He denies it, BJ. Maybe we should start believing him.
I do. It's Ireland. That's where Vicky wants to go vacation. So there's nobody that lies in Ireland. You just say good day, and they give you a pension check.
Dude, there was a story this morning I came across, and the headline just said, Antonio Brown, you remember him from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He left in a blaze of glory during the regular season, took off his shirt, and then waved to everybody in the stadium, and then just bolted. Well, anyways, he said in an interview that he's willing to still play in the NFL, but he only wants to play with one NFL quarterback. And then, according to the headline, the quarterback seems open to the idea.
Oh,
so
wow.
My first thought was, I hope it's not Russell Wilson.
I feel like that's who always is open to, giving everybody another chance, as well as Pete Carroll. And is it?
And Russ, remember before he went to Tampa Bay, was trying to put a play to get him to come to Seattle?
Yeah.
Well, good news. It's not Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
It's the Baltimore Ravens. He says he'd like to play with Lamar Jackson.
Oh,
to which I say, good luck with that. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Look, he's a talented guy when he's feeling good.
When he's not ripping his clothes off and waving to the crowd.
And of course, it's funny. I don't know how true it is because I don't know football well, but they were claiming that one of the big reasons why Tampa Bay was not so good was they played the whole season with the dude, and it really hurt him that he wasn't there.
I mean, down to the wire, they still had a shot. But having him there probably would have helped.
Well, yeah, they would have scored probably more points earlier rather than having it. I mean, because look, they had a shot, but it wasn't because of their offense so much as it was that, LA decided not to play well, to miss field goals. LA just said, hey, would you guys like back in the game? Sure, we'll let you back in.
Yeah, someone called LA and said, hey, make this game fun. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we can do it.
That's how it works, right, in football?
Yeah. That's what I do. I call them, and they usually, and they do that for me.
Hey, tonight, your Seattle Kraken at home against the Nashville Predators, the team that was our very first win, so hopefully we beat them again. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah. That would be nice.
If you want to watch it, though, it's not on Root. It's on ESPN Plus or Hulu, so I'm glad I didn't cancel my ESPN Plus just yet.
Okay.
So I get to watch it. And speaking of the Kraken, yesterday was very exciting for the AHL team. They have their minor league team that's going to be starting soon. They're right now sharing a minor league team in Charlotte, but eventually they're going to have their own in Coachella Valley called the Firebirds.
That's cool.
And they just unveiled their jerseys yesterday, BJ. Did you see them?
No.
Oh, they're sick. They're cool. They look great.
Whoa.
What I like about them, obviously, they don't have the same color scheme as the Seattle Kraken. It's like gray, red, and orange and stuff like that. Go with the Firebirds look. But the design of the jersey is very similar, like where they put the stripes. It's a similar vibe to what the Kraken have.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, so it's like a nice nod to the Kraken with obviously not being a Kraken jersey. And also just like on the shoulders, they have their alternate logo as well, kind of like how the Kraken have it. So it's pretty well done.
Yeah, and I feel like even the font of the numbers looks like ours, I think.
It looks similar, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty decent looking outfit. Did you say that's a charcoal gray and not a black?
It looks like a charcoal gray.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, charcoal gray because of the ash rising from the ashes.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
So it's probably an ash gray. That's nice, man.
It's a cool looking jersey. I don't know if I'm willing to drop the price that they're charging for it because it's like a few $100s.
I would like a T-shirt with the logo.
It's out there.
I would wear that, and if somebody would like to get me that sometime, that's great. Large is good.
And it's actually a dark blue. It's kind of weird because it's green.
Blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dark blue.
You know what? I think I saw that actually.
What? That's a dark blue.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? From this perspective, it looked like a gray, but you're right. Oh, that's even a nicer. That's even another nod to the Kraken right there.
Yeah, that must be the color of our blue. Wow, that's an interesting color scheme. The blue, the red, and the orange.
Look at that at the bottom of the sleeve. They have the ice blue stripe. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
You know why I did that? That way the goalie can have matching gear for whenever he gets sent down and pulled back up. You got the red, you got the blue, and the ice blue. Matching is very important in hockey.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize the red's probably the same color as the eye. I hadn't even realized that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty. You know what? This is cool. I like it when teams have their own identity, but still sort of give a nod to their parent team. I like that.
It's subtle enough, and I love that the bird on it, the fire. What is it? The Firehawk?
Firebird.
The Firebird. That's too. The Firebird's eye is blue instead of red.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that is really well thought out. Gosh, that's well thought out. You know what, dude?
All right, maybe I'll get one.
Right? Yeah. I know we're dorking out about this. It's hyping me up for this.
It's a pretty sweet jersey.
The white jersey's good, too, man. I like it pops. The white jersey pops just like our white jersey pops.
Someone wants to know, are you guys getting Firebird tattoos?
Oh, wow. That's a tough one. I mean, but AHL affiliates sometimes do swap around a lot. It's a tough one to,
That's a very aggressive stance.
Yeah.
Not opposed.
Yeah. You know what? We'll get it on our back like Ben Affleck gets Phoenix that he has on his back.
I already have a Phoenix tattoo on one of my arms there. It's like I have a Phoenix on my arm. So
you already got it,
I have an artistic impression of what their logo.
Yep.
Hey, I've never been to Coachella, so I don't know. Where is Coachella Valley, California?
Yes, it's where they do the Coachella Festival in Indio, California.
Oh, Indio. Okay. Where's that near? Is that what major city is that near? Andy, do we know? Okay, so that's why I was saying.
San Diego, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I know Coachella happens in California, but I was like, I never know where actually it is.
All this time of the Coachella Festival happening, I never once thought to think, where exactly is Coachella?
The valley, it makes it sound like it's a cool place.
It's like west of, it's kind of by Palm Springs.
It sounds expensive to be there,
it's by Palm Springs, okay.
No, Palm Desert, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
And I think with their alternate logo has like the palm tree. Is that what it is on the Firebirds?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's really cool.
On the shoulders.
Oh, man.
Yes, yeah.
Kind of like cool. That whole, I kind of like everything about that, but I mean, I only want, See, I kind of want to get the alternate T-shirt and the regular T-shirt, just like the anchor and the S. I wouldn't mind getting the bird and the palm tree. I love that, man.
Damn it!
All right,
look at them taking my money.
Joey, Sarah, keep track of that for whenever Father's Day, I guess, is the next day coming up. All right,
let's go Firebirds, BJ.
Woo! Let's do it.
All right, as far as weather, 42 degrees. It's going to be foggy today. That's the Migs Report, and thanks to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical for giving us the Migs Report, and that's what's up.
Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
Garnet is the birthstone for what month?
Kevin.
No.
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett. I'm like, what the hell are you saying there?
I'm going to go April.
No.
March.
No.
May.
No, you can't actually guess that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was one for the rules, Rev.
Too many guesses.
Yeah, man. And you know what? This is like a Ken Jennings sort of strategy question. How about the month we're in? That might be that might be the one to try to guess.
January.
And that's exactly what it was. January. That's what it is, baby. You want a shot at beating Steve? All right, you got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs. We'll do that at 648 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I can't afford to pay my bills, how am I going to afford attorneys and bankruptcy fees?
One of the things people ask me all the time as a bankruptcy lawyer is that how am I going to pay all these fees and costs because I'm here because I can't afford to pay my bills? And of course, we understand that. I mean, being in the bankruptcy field. But one of the things to remember is that if you decide, once you make the decision to file bankruptcy, you can stop paying on all of the creditors that are going to be included in the bankruptcy, and those are the funds that you can use that you have been paying your creditors to pay your attorney fees and court costs to get your case filed. And once your case is filed, you're not going to have most of those payments anymore.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
New on Curiosity Stream. Are we close to building machines that are almost human? And can new technology give us superpowers? Find out on Super Sapiens. And in 1919, a British composer wrote the longest and most complex symphony in history. Conductors tried to perform it, but failed, declaring it cursed. Now a group of musicians will attempt the impossible, if they dare, on Curse of the Gothic Symphony. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit CuriosityStream.com.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.